Christina and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 best Louis Vuitton handbags to purchase, and I'm super excited to show you guys this video. If you are looking at what Louis Vuitton handbags to invest in that are going to stand the test of time, then you're going to want to find out what those handbags are. I did all my research for this video. So basically how I decided what the top handbags were, I just looked at the popularity of handbags, but also the resale value. The resale value is super important because if you ever decide to sell your handbag, you want to get your money's worth in the resale market. So I did the research for you so you don't have to, and I found which handbags are selling for the highest price points, which makes these bags even more valuable. If you guys are looking for any of these handbags, I'm going to list them down below in my description box. I will list them both brand new and pre-owned if you would like to save some money. I do a lot of research finding you the best links for the best prices so that you can save money. So definitely check those links out below. I am making this video as unbiased as possible because some of these handbags I'm going to talk about I don't own and I actually don't even like them, but I know that they are some of Louis Vuitton's best handbags and I'm still going to share them with you, and the ones I do own I will show them to you. Alright guys, let's get into the video. Alright guys, so number one, which is one of Louis Vuitton's most iconic handbags, is the Louis Vuitton Speedy. And this one I have in the Speedy 25. This was actually my first ever Louis Vuitton handbag. I've had this bag for like a really long time now. I think like 12 years, something like that. What I do recommend though, instead of getting the classic Speedy, I do recommend getting the Speedy bandolier. I think it's more practical because it comes with the strap, and if you don't like the long strap and you want to just wear it handheld, you can remove it, but it gives you more versatility. This handbag, you guys, it goes up almost every year in price. When I bought this handbag, it was less than $1,000. Now it's at $1,000, and then with the bandolier strap, you're looking at an even more expensive handbag. So these go up all the time. So if you are interested in it, I would definitely recommend getting it sooner rather than later. If you were going to sell this bag, you may end up, if you bought it a really long time ago, you may end up making some profit off of it, but you can find some decent priced ones on the pre-owned market, which I'll leave linked below. But this is such a classic, cute handbag by Louis Vuitton. My only regret with it is I wish I would have bought the bandolier. So I don't use this as much as I should. I actually own the Speedy 30 and ended up selling it. So if I were to ever buy another Speedy again, it would definitely be the one with the strap. So the next handbag I want to talk about that you should really consider purchasing from Louis Vuitton is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I actually have both sizes. This is the GM and this is the MM. And I love both of them. I think that they are fantastic bags and you're gonna get so much use out of them, especially if you love totes. And I'm not one of those people who wears totes like everyday type bags. Like I like more purses, but for traveling and for work, these are amazing. And they're like seriously no fuss handbags, especially the Damier Ebene print. You don't have to worry about anything really happening to it. You don't have to worry about staining. It's just really easy, no fuss handbags, and I love that. And while these may be played out, they are played out for a reason. Everybody owns them for a reason. They're just really great handbags. You literally can fit everything inside of them. I think that's why they're called Neverfull, because they are literally never full. And I highly recommend it. These go up in price all the time. They are now $1,300 for the MM and $1,400 for the GM. When these handbags like first came out, they were like $800. So they keep going up in price exponentially. So definitely get your hands on one before they end up being like $2,000. So another Louis Vuitton handbag purchase to consider making is the Alma. This is a very classic, timeless handbag by Louis Vuitton. I actually owned this handbag at one time. But I ended up selling it. It just wasn't my favorite handbag. It's a very popular handbag though, and it is a handbag that has been around for a very long time. So it is one of Louis Vuitton's most iconic pieces. And if you If you like the shape of it, then it is definitely something you should consider because it's going to be a handbag that also continues to go up in price every year, and it's just an icon. So if you're one of those people who loves classic handbags, this is definitely a classic handbag. So one of my favorite handbags right now from Louis Vuitton is the On The Go tote. Now this is a more trendy item, however, I do foresee this handbag standing the test of time, at least for a little bit. I don't know if it'll be around forever like the first 3 bags I showed you, but it's definitely going to be around for a few years, and these bags are going for way more than retail price right now on the pre-owned market. So it's definitely a good bag to invest in right now because I do think you would get your money back if you decided to sell it in the future. And it's just an absolutely stunning bag. I personally cannot wait until I get to buy this bag. It is on the very top of my wish list. I love that it has the straps. I actually love it even more than the Dior bag because of that long extra strap. I think it's super functional, super great, and it is definitely the it bag right now. However, like I said, I do think that it will stand the test of time, at least for a few more years. So another Louis Vuitton handbag that I think is a great purchase is a piece of luggage. There's a lot of different luggage options, and I think that is what is so iconic about Louis Vuitton is their luggage pieces. I think they make beautiful luggage. I currently have the Louis Vuitton Keep All 45. It looks like this, and it is an absolutely gorgeous tote bag. It is one of my favorite and most used Louis Vuitton handbags, and I definitely recommend you investing in either a Keep All or a luggage piece from Louis Vuitton. They are gorgeous and they are going to last forever. You can have this in your collection and pass it down to family members one day. It's just kind of like how Burberry has like their scarves and their trench coat. I feel like Louis Vuitton luggage is like their thing. That is what made them so iconic. And I think that a piece of luggage from Louis Vuitton is a great way to go, and it's definitely worth your money. So another Louis Vuitton handbag purchase to make is the Neo Noe. This bag is a very iconic bag. It has kind of changed over time. I know they had like the Petite Noe, the regular one, and now they have this one, which is a little more modern. However, it's still a very classic shape, and I know it does very well for Louis Vuitton. It's one of their top selling handbags. And if you look on the pre-loved market, it is going for close to retail. So when you are purchasing a classic handbag, that's something I definitely consider because I don't know about you, but for me, handbags, I love them, but I don't always keep them in my collection forever. There's only like a few of them that I've literally had for like so many years, but trendier bags, I tend to end up after a few years usually selling them and then purchasing something new. So it is always good to look at like the pre-loved market and see if you could get your money back or close to it so you don't take a huge loss. So this handbag is pretty classic and probably something you would have in your collection for quite a bit of time. It's one of those like throwback handbags that I feel like that shape was really popular like maybe like 10-15 years ago, but it's still classic enough that you can wear it today. And I do like this version because it's a little bit more modernized, but it's also just a really great pick for Louis Vuitton if you're looking for a handbag, and I love that it comes in all the different colors and styles. So another very popular handbag by Louis Vuitton that would be a great purchase to make is the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini Backpack. This handbag was all the rage at one point, however, it is still selling rather quickly. I know sometimes it's hard to get it in stores, and it sells very well on the pre-owned market as well. People really, really love this bag. For me personally, it's not a bag that I personally would wear. I'm not really a backpack person. I feel like this is more like a vibe for people who are like more sporty, but it's really cute if that is something, if you're a backpack person, you think that you would get a lot of use out of this bag, then this is definitely a great Louis Vuitton purchase to make because it is selling so well and for such high prices on the pre-owned market. It's also kind of difficult to get your hands on it. So if you do, it would be a good purchase. Another handbag that I'm not that crazy about, but I know so many people are, is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse. This has become like a cult favorite with Louis Vuitton lovers. So many people are obsessed with this bag. It does go for pretty decent price on the pre-owned market. You can still get some deals if you don't want to spend full price, but if you do plan on selling this one day in the future, you should be able to get a good chunk of your money back because this is a well sought after handbag. For me, it's just a style preference. It's not my absolute favorite. However, I do agree that it is a good purchase from Louis Vuitton because you can get your money back. It's very classic. I don't foresee this going out of style anytime soon. It's been around now for a few years and people are still buying it in droves. It's a very popular handbag and I think that you will get your money's worth. The Louis Vuitton Montaigne is also a really great purchase to make. I think this bag is adorable. I really like that it comes with a strap and it's also handheld. I personally love the shape of this bag and it's definitely a handbag I would consider buying. It's a very classic handbag, but it also seems to be very functional. I love that you can wear it 2 different ways. It comes in a few different sizes and prints, and it is a really fantastic purchase. So the Louis Vuitton bum bag is a bag that I have. You can kind of wear it multiple ways, like across your shoulder, across your waist, and I absolutely love this handbag so much that I think right now in 2020 this is a great purchase to make. It's a very good price point. I definitely see this being around for a few more years and I do think that you can make quite a bit of money off of it in the future. And I do think that if this does stay around for a few more years, that Louis Vuitton will definitely increase the price of it because it is a popular handbag right now. It's definitely trendy, so I can't say that this is going to be around in 20 years or anything like that, but I do think it'll be around for the next 3 to 5 years, and I do think that you will get your money's back, if not make money off of it, if you were to sell it in the next few years. So I think that it is a current really good purchase from Louis Vuitton. I know for me personally, I don't even care about reselling it because I wear it so much. It has easily become one of my absolute favorite handbags in my collection. I have no desire to sell it. I absolutely love it. I don't know what it is, but it's just so much more convenient than a crossbody bag. I don't know if it's because it sits up farther, but you just feel so much more like hands-free. Maybe because with crossbody bags, when you're walking, they kind of like hit your side or like your hip a little bit. This doesn't hit anything and it's just so perfect. Like, I take it everywhere with me now. If you follow me on Instagram, you are getting bombarded with pictures of me wearing it because I take it everywhere. I love it so much and it is so functional and useful, and it is definitely a Louis Vuitton purchase that I recommend. Hopefully these top 10 handbags help you find the Louis Vuitton handbag you're looking for. I think any one of these would be a fantastic purchase for your collection. And if you want to know what the top 5 best Louis Vuitton purchases overall to make, where I'm talking about handbags and accessories in general, just Louis Vuitton really fantastic purchases, then check out this video next. You will not be disappointed. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.